Primary 3, third midterm, English, Unit 12, a birthday party. Objectives of learning this lesson. You will be able to analyze a letter, and you will be able to understand how to use common expressions, and also you will be able to understand the apostrophe of contraction as well as WH and PH words, and also about present perfect tense from this lesson. Everyone loves to celebrate birthdays. You are going to read a letter. This letter has been written by a girl called Claire. She has celebrated her birthday and she wants to tell how she celebrated it to her Aunt Zoo. This is Claire's letter to her Auntie Zoo. Can you see, children? On the top right corner, there's an address. Shall we read it? 77 Long Lane, Mappin, Yorkshire, MU5 5QX. Below the address, the date is mentioned, 12th September. This is the date she has written this letter to Auntie Sue. Then let's go to left corner of the letter. Claire has written this letter to her Auntie Sue, so she has mentioned her name, Dear Auntie Sue. Below that, she has started the first paragraph. Let's read it. Thank you for the great game you sent me for my birthday. I received it on Monday morning. We had lots of fun playing it at my party. So, here in this first paragraph, she's thanking her auntie for her birthday gift. Let's go to second paragraph. I invited some of my friends from school and they all came and they brought me some fantastic presents. We played lots of games. That made me a treasure hunt for us. Treasure hunt. Do you know what it is? It is a kind of a game. After that, we ran races in the garden. I didn't do very well. What does that mean, children? That means Claire did not participate in the race very well. Let's go to third paragraph. There were lots of tasty food to eat and drink. My birthday cake, which was in the shape of dinosaur, was amazing. All my friends had some. I have saved a piece for you to have when you visit us at the weekend. So in the third paragraph, she has mentioned about what they ate during the party time, and especially about the cake. And she has saved a piece to her auntie. So, at the end, she has finished her letter by just mentioning lots of love. And at the end, we can see her name, Claire. Now, children, let's go to word check. You need to find the meaning of each word. So, as you all can see, there are two words given. In front of each word, two meanings have been given. Try to find the correct meaning. First one, received. According to this text, received means was given. Invited. That means told. Now, Let's go to comprehension questions. You need to answer these questions. Part A. Number 1. Who is the letter written to? The letter is written to Auntie Sue. That is the answer. Question number 2. Who is writing the letter? At the end of the letter, the name is mentioned. This girl, Claire. Claire is the girl who is writing this letter. Number 3. Where does the writer live? It's mentioned in the address, children. She lives in Yorkshire. Part B. Here, a table has been given to you. So, you need to write the summary of each paragraph. Paragraph number 1. It's written about the game Auntie Sue sent. Then paragraph 2. It is about what they did on birthday. And paragraph 3 is about the birthday cake and the other food items. Vocabulary. Common expressions. We use expressions in some situations. For an example, thank you. Thank you is an expression we use when someone has been kind or helpful. I hope you all can remember in Claire's letter she mentioned, thank you for the wonderful game you sent me. Likewise, we are going to make some sentences using these expressions. So, first one has been given to you. It's, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I broke the car. That is the example sentence. There are 4 more expressions. Let's see. Next one. Be careful. Be careful when you cross the road. Next one is be quiet. Be quiet. This is a library. Next one. Excuse me. Excuse me. May I come in? Last expression is watch out. Watch out. There is a crocodile coming. So, these kind of expressions can be used in our own sentences. So, you even should try to make your own sentence. Now, try to write 2 expressions that you might use in a letter. These are the occasions. Number 1, thank someone for something. So we can mention, thank you so much for. Or else, we can use, I'm very grateful for. These 2 expressions can be used when thanking someone for something. Number 2, tell someone you were feeling cross. What is the meaning of cross? Cross means angry. So, we can use like this. I'm very sorry that, or else, I'm very upset that. You can use these 2 expressions in a letter with the other part of the sentence. Number 3. Apologize that you haven't done something that should have done. So, you can mention like, my apologies that. Or else, I'm disappointed that. Like, you can continue the sentence. Now you have to complete the sentences using the best expression. There you have been given 5 expressions. Out of these 5, you have to only use 3. That is also you have to be more careful. You need to read a whole sentence and see whether it fits with the situation. Let's go to number 1. Blank. Where is my classroom? So, according to this sentence, nothing else comes but excuse me. That is the best expressions we can use to this sentence. Excuse me, where is my classroom? Number 2. Blank, I lost your book. When we say this kind of a sentence to somebody else, when you have already lost somebody's book, you have to definitely apologize. So we can use I'm sorry, I lost your book. Number 3. Blank, there is a car coming. So we have to use here watch out. There is a car coming. That is the best expression we can use to this sentence. Now you have to use these expressions in a sentence of your own. Let's see. Thank you. What about this sentence? Thank you for your lovely gift. Number 2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I could not do the homework. When you apologize, normally we use this expression. Then number 3, be careful. Be careful when you drive on the road. So, by looking at these examples, you even can give a try to make your own sentence. Punctuation. Here we are going to learn about the apostrophe of contraction. So, contractions are the shortened words. So, here 2 words become 1 word. A letter or some letters are removed from the second word and apostrophe is added in that place. This is the apostrophe. And make sure no space between the words. We are going to write the contraction as 1 word. Look at these examples. Did not. Here, can you see children? In the second word, I have highlighted letter O. So, we are going to remove that one and add apostrophe instead of that place, and we need to write together these 2 words just to make a contraction. So, did not becomes didn't. I have. Here, second word is have. Here, I have highlighted H and A both. We are going to remove these 2 letters and we should add the apostrophe instead of those 2 letters. See, now we have written this letter as 1 word. I've. I have becomes I've. He has. Here even second word has. H, A both letters are removed Then we have to add the apostrophe in that place. So we are going to write this word as one word. Two words become one word. He has become his. Again see, he is. Second word is. We are going to remove one letter. Instead of that place, we can add this apostrophe. So, he is become his. See, the earlier example also it is same, and this is also it is same. Next one, does not. We need to only remove O from second word. So we are going to write the contraction of does not like doesn't. Second one of this we are. A only should be removed. So we need to add the apostrophe in that place. So it becomes we are. And also last one it's mentioned here is we have. Both of the letters of second word have been removed. Instead of that place, this apostrophe should be added. So we have become weave. So remember children, when we read the sentence, it differs. We have to identify which contractions have been used here. Now you need to write these contractions in full. Can you see? Here, in each of the sentence, there is underlined word. So that is the contraction. We need to write in full. That means we need to use two words. Let's read the first one. Claire's writing to her Auntie Sue. So according to this sentence, Claire's means Claire is. So the full sentence will be Claire is writing to her Aunt Sue. Number 2. Dad's made a treasure hunt. Here, dad's, according to this sentence, dad's means dad has made a treasure hunt. Number 3. The cake's fantastic. According to this sentence, cakes, it means cake is fantastic. That is the whole sentence. Next one, the game's fun. So the full sentence will be the game is fun. Fifth one, I've saved you a piece of cake. Here, I means I have. I have saved you a piece of cake. So, according to the sentence, you need to identify whether which contraction form comes. Sometimes it can be tricky. Now, try to write some sentences using these contractions. Number 1, let's. What does that mean? Let's means let us. That is the full form. Now let's use this contraction in a sentence. This is my example sentence. Let's have some cold drink. Number 2, want. What does that mean? Want means the contraction of will not. So we can use this contraction like this in the sentence. He won't come to school tomorrow. That means he will not come to school tomorrow. Number 3, don't. Don't means do not. Let's put that each one into a sentence. They don't tell lies. Likewise, you even can make some sentences using these contractions. Now, this is about spelling. WH and PH words. Many words start with WH are question words. We know, children. We call them like WH question words. Let's see some examples. What, where, why, who, when. So all these question words have been started with these two letters, W and H. So where sound comes. Then, can you see these two pictures? Whale. What is the sound? W, WH. And whiskers. This cat has got whiskers in the both sides of his snout. Whiskers, V sound, and WH we can see in front of the word. And if a word contains PH, it is pronounced like fur sound. These are some examples. See, photo. We never say photo. It should be photo. Then phone, dolphin, elephant, alphabet. So always remember, when PH both letters are together, we pronounce like F. The sound comes F. Now, you can write 5 questions using different WH question words. See my examples. Number 1. Why does the baby cry? So the question word I have used here is why. Second one, where? Where are they going? Number 3, what is your favorite color? Number 4, when will she go on a trip? Number 5, who is the monitor? So, by looking at these sentences, these actually questions, you even can think of your own question. Now, children, you need to add a different question word in each gap. Here, you can see in front of each sentence, these are all questions. So, you can see a gap. You need to fill that gap with a suitable question word. Read and see whether one of these question words come. First one, blank is coming to your party. We can use who. Who is coming to your party? Number 2, blank, are we meeting? Here we can use where. Where are we meeting? Number 3, blank, shall I wear? I can use here what. What shall I wear? Number 4, blank, is your favorite present? Here even I can use what. What is your favorite present? Grammar, present perfect tense. When we learn present perfect tense, these two formulas will be very helpful for you. If we keep these two formulas in our mind, it's easy to make up a sentence. Let's see. This is how present perfect tense formed. If there's singular subject, we have to always use has. Then we have to use verb. At the end we need to use ed. Let's see the examples later. Second formula is this. If there's a plural subject, we can use have. After that, verb plus ed. So remember these two formulas when you form a sentence using present perfect tense. Now let's go to some examples. She has baked a cake. Can you see here she? It is a singular subject. That's why here we have to use has. Then we need to write this verb by adding ed. But bake already ends with e, so we have to add only d. She has baked a cake. Next one, mother has cooked rice. Mother is a singular subject, so we need to use has. Then we have to add ed at the end of the verb. Verb is cooked. When we add ed, it becomes cooked. Mother has cooked rice. The boy has played outside. The boy is a singular subject, so we need to use has just after the singular subject. Then we should add ed at the end of this verb play. Then it becomes played. The boy has played outside. Let's go to some plural subjects. Here, remember children, in present perfect tense, we consider this I, the subject I, as a plural subject. That's why we use have. I have watched that cartoon. The verb is watched. At the end, we have to use ed. Then it becomes watched. I have watched that cartoon. They, it's a plural subject, so we need to use have. They have. Paint is the verb. When we add ed, it becomes painted. They have painted their pictures. Let's take one more example. The friends, it's a plural subject, so we have to use have. The friends have answered the paper. The verb is answer. When we add ed, it becomes answered. The friends have answered the paper. Those are the example sentences for this present perfect tense. Now, you have to identify the two words that make up present perfect tense in each sentence. Number 1. Claire has received a game for her birthday. What are the two words? Yes, has received. They are the two words. Number 2. She has invited some of her friends from school. Did you notice those two words? Yes, they are has invited. Number 3. Claire has played the game with her friends. These two words show us present perfect tense. Has played. Number 4. Dad has created a treasure hunt for the party. What are the two words? Two words which we can see here. Has created. Number 5. One of her friends has discovered the treasure. Here, you might have confused children. One of her friends has. Why is that? First of all, let me tell it. When we use one of, but we can see at the end of the subject friends. Remember children, when we use this one of, always there should be a plural noun. But we consider as this is singular subject. We take one friend out of a lot of friends. That's why we have used here has So these two words are showing present perfect tense. Has discovered. I guess you all understood this one very clearly. Here, children, you have been given 5 sentences. Can you see? The verb has been underlined here and they all are present tense words. So what do you have to do here? You need to change this underlined verb into present perfect tense. According to the subject, you have to do it. Okay? Number 1. I play games at my birthday party. What is the present perfect tense of this given sentence? According to I, we know we have to use have. Then past participle verb of the given verb is played. So this is the answer. I have played games at my birthday party. Number 2. My grandmother bakes cakes for my birthday. Bakes. It is a singular verb. Present tense singular verb. We need to know the present tense plural verb of this one. That is bake. Grandmother is a singular subject. So we have to use has. So let's make this sentence. My grandmother has baked cakes for my birthday. Next one, I opened birthday presents. So we know just after I we have to use have. So when we add ed at the end of this verb, it becomes open. So the answer will be I have opened my birthday presents. Number 4. She washes her clothes. Washes. It is a singular verb. So we should take the plural verb of it. That is wash. Now we can add ed at the end of that. She is a singular subject. Let's add has. She has washed her clothes. That is the present perfect tense. We finish our work. That is the last sentence. Just after we have to use have. So it's easy. We only have to add ed at the end of finish. So this is the sentence. We have finished our work. Everyone loves to celebrate birthdays. You are going to read a letter. This letter has been written by a girl called Claire. She has celebrated her birthday and she wants to tell how she celebrated it to her Aunt Zoo. So let's go to writing part. We write letters for many reasons. To ask something, we can write a letter. And to explain or tell somebody something, there even we can write a letter. If not, to complain about something, even we write letters. And to congratulate someone, even in this purpose, we write letters. This is a structural letter which has been written by a girl called Barbie. Barbie is going to visit her grandparents in India. She has written the letter below to say she is looking forward to see them. While we are reading this letter, let's see what the main part of a letter should be. Let's read from the beginning. 15 Sepak Road, Basingstoke, Hampshire, RG21 2XS. This is the letter's address. So, remember, if we write a letter, we have to write our address in this corner. This is the right side of the letter. Then below the address, we should mention the day we are writing this letter. 29th July. That is the day this Barbie has written this letter. Then we should start the letter from the left corner. Can you see? Dear Barb and Betty. That is how we should address the person to whom we are writing. So, we have to mention their names with dear part. Then, just after a comma, we can start the first paragraph. Mom and Dad have just told me that we are coming to see you soon. I can't wait. It is so long since we were together. I miss you so much. So, in the first paragraph, we need to mention why we are writing. Then we should go to next paragraph. That is second paragraph. Let's read. When we visit you, can we go to see all the wild animals again? I would like to see an elephant, and it would be wonderful if we could see the peacocks too. So this second paragraph is the main part of the letter. Just after the main part of the letter, we can finish up the letter. See, that is the third paragraph. Please tell Harsit and Surinder that I'm looking forward to play with them. That is the last paragraph. Then, from the left corner, below the last paragraph, we should mention lots of love. That is a friendly ending. After that, we can mention the name of the person who has written this letter. That is Barbie. So you have to remember this structure, children, when you write a letter. Now you can write a letter to your friend asking them to stay with you. This is my example letter. You can have an idea by looking at this one. Let's see. First, we need to write the address. Number 23, Maya Avenue, Nugegoda. That is the address. Below the address, we need to mention the date. 27th March. Then we should mention the person's name we are writing to. Dear Sarah. Then we can write the first paragraph. How are you? I think you are fine. What have you planned to do for the vacation? You can come to my home with your parents. That is the first paragraph. Let's write second paragraph. The main parts should be included. I would be happy if you visit my home. Let's go to our uncle's farm. We are nearby our house. I'll show you many farm animals there, and we can bathe from the river even. So now we can go to third paragraph. That should be the last paragraph. I am counting the days till we get vacation. I'm looking forward to hear from you soon. So we can finish up this letter by mentioning friendly ending. Lots of love, Anna. That is the name of the person who has written this letter. So you even try to write a letter by looking at this one.